This is good party. I didn't know you party like this in LS.
Hey, girlfriend!
Yo, I'm gonna call you this weekend.
Look at you.
Hell yeah!
Ah, I know there's another way. I just don't remember.
Hey, are you...
Listen, I just arrived at the area. I am so ready to get out of the city. Let's get a smoothie next week, okay?
Oh, I just did some asking around, and this guy is a sustainability manager and an environmental consultant for Globe Oil. Do you have any idea how wealthy and sadistic those kind of people are? So yeah, please, don't let him die. And if we ever needed friends with a stake...
It's okay.
Holy Jesus!
Oh, shit. Another bum, man. Yeah, the funny thing is, the
Are you
dream
ready
guy in
for
her
an
head
unforgettable
wouldn't even step forward
experience?
to take a
The
leap.
action is hot at our table games. Live life to the limit. Play around.
Ah,
Come back soon. Goodbye. Something else I can do for you? See you again soon. Sure is spotless. Must take quite a dust.
Now it's all about quality me time.
You good? It was alright. Fish was overcooked, but get a little. It's sale day. Okay, we're throwing this stuff out with the trash.
Yeah, so here's the situation. I would normally do garbage trucks if it was on sandy shores, but driving garbage trucks from that area means I have. I forgot I wasn't in a party and I just joined a public session. We're probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? Driving garbage trucks from that area means I have to drive all the way around the it did let me. I mean, a lot of people dying in here. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm thinking about just selling the cocaine in the public lobby like a dummy.
Hola, Tony. Legend. Hey, the club is very cool.
I'm a sucker for pain, you know? Like, I already know what the deal's gonna be. I've been just, once been, twice shy, like 1,500 times briefed. You tend to get a little wary of these large lobbies with people dying on the feed. I was never going to drive those garbage trucks around the lake all the way to the city, drop them off 15 times, 5 in each times 3, and by myself. It's not possible. It's the equivalent, and then I'd have to drive up this hill too, which slow things down dramatically. And long story short, that wasn't feasible. I wasn't even probably going to get 2 of them done, let alone all 3 of them. And to put that kind of effort into, the best way of putting it is just mediocre money for document forgery. Nah. I was going to compromise and do them in a private party just because I'm kind of tired of getting briefed. I did try to sell this cocaine yesterday. I was in the first of 3 helicopters. I had to go into the city, and things were popping. And sure enough, somebody locked onto me with a Pressure Mark II. Started firing. I took evasive maneuvers. I was flying around in circles. They dinged me like 3 times, but they couldn't take me out of the air. The combination of me just, knowing how to beat an Oppressor Mark II nowadays, it does not have deadly accurate aim anymore. So you just go around in a circle, and the bullets, the bombs won't hit you. Unfortunately, the rockets did ding me enough times that it was smoking. So I decided to jump out rather than give them the satisfaction of the kill. However, I jumped out just as they sent another barrage of bullets, and yeah, I got my ass handed to me. I was out of the helicopter, but the explosion of the bullets, or the same bullets of the rockets hitting the helicopter, the backfire from the explosion killed me, and they got credit for the kill, which means doesn't mean much of anything actually. It just means that they got credit for a cheesy kill. I should have just kept flying in circles, but I had a feeling that as many times as I got hit, that it was only going to be a matter of time before I got taken out of the air. So I tried to sneak out.
All right, these drops are only accessible by seaplane.
Three seaplanes too. Only thing I got going for me is fog. I then tried to sell my marijuana, and I got post-op ban, which is like really the only mission that I refuse to do. Not only because of how tedious it is, but it's just not. It's just incapable of being done by yourself. There's no hope. Here I am at the last second trying to squeeze as much of this in as possible. Like, technically, I would love to wait until I got the max money for this, but the special ends around like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Double money for MC businesses, and something tells me that it could end even earlier. Like, it could end at any moment. So, best I just sell whatever I have, get what I can. Have been kind of working towards this always. I got blessed. I did do a cocaine earlier in the week. I got blessed. I got blessed with the dinghies, bringing it in the water. That's probably one of the easier ones to do. I also got a single truck for another delivery. I want to say it was pretty sure it was the marijuana. Anyway, if you're not familiar with this mission, you got to stay above a certain height. The police get warned you're just going to have police helicopters on you the whole time, and it's a pain in the ass to do that way. Almost all of these are on the water. They're always on the water. There is one out of the 15 that's going to be somewhere in the city. I think it's this one, just based on what I see here. But this one might be over here at the reservoir, which is good, because the other location in the city would be over the reservoir by the Vinewood sign, right smack dab in the middle of the city, which means you have to fly this thing you have to stay low altitude, and fly this thing through the city, and that sucks. So my advice to you when it's this foggy, you can't see anything, is to watch your mini-map at all times. Should avoid death that way. Okay, thanks. Shit. Yeah, when it's like this, when the dot's like sideways like this, you know that it's definitely a reservoir. Like, it shouldn't be rerouting you all the way over here. That's how you know. So, get it done early, see it early, so that you can do it without having to. Yeah, we're fine, chill. Trying to do two things at once here. Alright, shut up. I'm not very comfortable flying through the city. Never comfortable flying through the city. This thing's a sitting duck. But I need to knock some time off here. And I usually just go all the way around, and I just hit them bang, 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 one at a time, out on the water, which I'll do for the next two. And that's pretty safe. But this one in particular, there is absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be doing this. It's just foggy enough that I could sneak through, I think. I don't like having some players off the radar. They off the radar to sneak up on me. But yeah, that was much faster doing it this way rather than going around. For this one, at least. The next one is everything's going to be out on the water, so it just makes sense to go around the loop even if we're going to take a little longer. Alright, so we're in a good position. Nobody's attacked the other planes, they're still there. What? It's here, right? Rather than landing on the water and waiting all the time to. This may have taken a little longer. I don't know. Am I saving time by doing this? Maybe, maybe not. This is I'm on a boat. That's the name of my yacht. On a boat. Quite simply put, flying anything but that thing back is preferable. That thing is slow as dog water. And the worst part about it is if you still have product, like for sale, even if the plane's empty, you still have to keep it low altitude. And that sucks. But low altitude makes you go that much slower because you have to fly like right up against the mountains practically. I not put. Surprisingly, I'm not getting grief. There are. I think I saw one or two dots out here area, but like they're not on this side of the lake. Hopefully, just keep to themselves. Let me make my billion here. So yeah, this is absolutely very doable for one person, believe it or not. It seems like it wouldn't be because of how slow these planes are. Really, dude? Oh. Yo, I looked up for a half second, saw something flying, and I thought it was an oppressor coming towards us. I was about to take evasive action, but it wasn't going to matter because still can't protect the thing even if I destroy the oppressor. But it was some birds. I'm still never going to get used to seeing animals in GTA. For me, that's a Red Dead Online thing, not a GTA thing. I miss Red Dead Online. You know, it's there still for you. You can still play it. I haven't updated it in such a long time. It's not worth it. It's just a dead man walking kind of thing, you know, like they killed it, so there's no new content. So if you've mastered everything that's in the game, which I did, then what fun is it? What's the purpose of, you know, making money if there's nothing to buy? I mean, it's not like I own it. I mean, this game I own everything. I do own literally everything. But in that game, I didn't quite own everything. I owned all the businesses. I got almost all of them unlocked, the battle passes. I got all the extra stuff in the businesses pretty much, except for like one. I bought all the stuff that I wanted. There was probably some more clothing items I wanted and stuff. There were certain things I wanted. I had a ton of gold that I was saving, thinking that eventually, you know, there would be a purpose for all that gold. So I didn't buy frivolous things with gold. Like, there was a lot of, like, stupid, like, belt buckles that you could buy for gold. Like, all right, there's two different kinds of currency, in case you don't know in Red Dead. One is cash. But cash is not king in that game. In that game, gold, in that game, gold is king. And gold is not easily obtainable. The easiest way to obtain it is to buy it with real life money. There were other methods early on in the life of the game that you could make a ton of gold by logging in every day and doing your dailies and your weeklies and your challenges, and you get a ton of gold for doing it on consecutive days, and it, you know, it kept you coming back every day because there was, you know, if you had your streak going, you were getting a ton of gold for doing very little. A lot more gold than Rockstar wanted, because eventually, when they brought the game, when they split the game up the same way that they split GTA up, where you could just buy the online version of Red Dead rather than the whole game of Red Dead 2 and online. When they did that, around that time, they stopped the thing at 28 days, I think, was the max amount of consecutive days that you could log in to get your bonus, and then they would reset your thing again, which meant that you were not just making tons of money. Like, once you had your thing going, you can make something crazy like a bar of gold a day without doing much except for your dailies. And then after that, and then as long as you kept it going, you're getting a bar every day. I had hundreds of bars just sitting there waiting to buy things. And they reduced the amount after 28 days. It reset, so you were never going to be able to consecutively get a bar of gold a day. And then they made it much harder and much less of a payout for gold too. So you were making a fraction of the gold. And once they implemented that, I stopped playing every day because it was no longer enticing. It took me out of the game. Really, I'm not saying that I stopped playing the game altogether, but I definitely was no longer enticed to the consecutive game days logged in bonus was no longer as enticing because they kept resetting it on you after 28 days, which meant that you would have to start all over again to get the minimal amount of gold all the way to the maximum amount again, and then after 28 days that would get reset again. But probably the worst indictment in terms of gold was they just didn't give you enough stuff to buy with the gold. There was always talk that the camps were a temporary thing, that eventually you're going to be able to buy real estate. You're going to be able to buy a ranch or a house or some property to build a house. There was all sorts of, speculation and guesses about what was going to be put into the game next, and where there was they were going to do something with that gold. Instead, at the last minute, one of the last updates they did to online before they shut down. They didn't shut down support of online. I guess you could call it they shut down support of online. In fact, that they stopped making content for online. But one of the last updates they did before that was another thing where they introduced Capitale, which was like a third type of money in the game. It's a third type of I don't know. It was dumb. The Capitale was just so that you could do. I don't even remember. It was like some sort of end game thing. Like you had to have enough Capitale to go after big bosses and stuff like that. I don't know. It was dumb. It was not worth it. I never even finished the whole Capitale thing. I think there was supposed to be like 5 bosses you're supposed to beat, and it was just so dumb that I just quit after a couple of bosses. And then they stopped. They just stopped making stuff. So people that had all this gold, hundreds of pieces of gold, they pissed off so many regular players, so many people that were like the diehards, that would log in every day to work on those bonuses. Like they were the backbone of that game. They kept it alive probably a lot longer than it deserved to be, because Rockstar put so little support into the game, so little into the DLCs. And I can't totally blame Rockstar. I'm sure that the pandemic really screwed with them. And and such a short amount of time that they had of a window open, because GTA 6 eventually, that's their lifeblood. And when you see that Red Dead is selling, but it's not selling in the same way that GTA 5 did, then you're just not going to give it that 10 years of support that GTA 5 and GTA Online got. Not enough people were buying gold, really, is what it was. Gold is like the equivalent of like shark cards in Red Dead Online, and they weren't selling enough of them, so it didn't make sense to just keep pouring resources into it when the cash cow of GTA 6 needs to be made. And so they took everybody away from Red Dead Online, moved them over to GTA Online. or GTA 6 and GTA 6 Online, I should say, rather. It's you know, they ticked off the player base big time anyway. With the whole gold thing, when they took away the consecutive login bonus, people like myself that were like truly in love with the game and played it every day. This right at that moment, I already knew that it was on its way out. Like I said, the pandemic really screwed up any hope of that game getting any type of true support. It took them a year of having the game in beta before they finally came out with something, and then they came out with the jobs. The role playing was cool, like becoming a butcher, becoming a collector, and what was the third one? Butcher, collector, and a bounty hunter. All fun. Don't get me wrong, loved it. And then, the Moonshiner was probably the best one, although it was also the glitchiest one. There were so many times where your cell missions would glitch, and you'd have to, if you didn't have another person with you, you were screwed. You'd have to close app and you'd lose your entire cell. If another person was out there and you glitched, they could at least sell it for you. So you had to have two people selling the moonshine because you never knew when it was going to glitch, which was like 50% of the time it would glitch on cell missions. There was a high probability of glitching. But I mean, that game was just so expansive. There was so much to do. But after the year of waiting for content, and then we got this content, and yeah, it was good, but it wasn't like out of this world spectacular, and you pretty much mastered it fairly quickly, and then you're like, well, what else? And then they introduced the thing where you can go and get animal skins and make money off of that, or make your own clothing, and we did like every type of clothing possible on that game. All from all the different animal skins, from the beaver and the fox, and you had hats that had heads on them and stuff like that. It was crazy. That was fun too. But then they, the naturalist thing was kind of corny, and like I said, after that it was just nothing for such a long time. They didn't announce its death, but it's not like you couldn't see the writing on the wall. Like they were coming out with after a year, those 3 months, and the 3 months after the year of beta, they came out with the first DLC of 3 items, and then 3 months later, the Moonshiner. And then after that, you didn't hear from them for like another 9 months or something like that. And then you got the Naturalist. And then another 6 months later, you got the one where you can go and hunt legendary animals and turn them into skins. Then there was finally that thing with the Capitale, and that was it. And then, for the longest of time between the jobs and the Capitale, there's just no sign of Rockstar. Rockstar wasn't announcing anything. It wasn't saying what stuff was coming out. It didn't say that it was dropping support for it. Nothing. It just there was just silence, utter silence. And it ticked off people so much. Fans just got really impatient. And then they took away, like the one thing that was keeping a regular player base, all in the name of money, because they wanted to sell Red Dead Online to people that didn't have Red Dead Online, and they didn't want them to make gold. They wanted them to buy gold. So they sold the game cheap and then hoped that people would buy the gold, because there was no way to make gold anymore, because they took away the consecutive login bonus. They took away other ways of making gold also. Like, there was very few ways to make gold after that big update where Red Dead Online was spun off. Long story short, they killed Red Dead Online. RIP. Like, it was 2017 to like 2021 or something like that. It was only like a 4-year cycle. Or was it 2018 to 2021? 2022. It was like 4 years. It was either 2017 to 2021 or 2018 to 2022. I don't know exactly. But yeah, it was very disappointing. Great game. But yeah, I kept it downloaded for the longest of time. I never put it on my PS5. Didn't make any sense. It's such a huge game. It would take up so much space on my PS5. So I kept it on my PS4 for a while. Then I stopped playing with my PS4 as often. I only play one game on my PS4 now. It's not even a good. It's like a free casino game. I have it on my PS5 as well. But it's only a PS4 version, but it does load a lot faster on my PS5. So I don't even do it that often. It's just when the PS4 is on. If I don't feel like watching YouTube or Netflix or something, I'll put in a casino game every once in a while, and that's about it. I really don't play with my PS4 anymore. I only have one controller left for it, and the controller's not that good. I don't really have any games left for it. I mean, I have digital games and stuff, but I play them all on my PS5, usually with better graphics and faster loading. So, what's the purpose? But I did have Red Dead on there for the longest of time, and then slowly but surely I just stopped playing. Everybody else stopped playing, all my other friends stopped playing, I was playing with myself. I was playing solo. How's that? And there was just, once they killed the game, between that and the loss of the login bonus, there was no reason for me to continue playing. I had what I needed out of it, I have a ton of gold in that game. I should go back and just buy everything that requires gold. I probably could afford most of it too. That's the sad part, Whoa. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, I feel fun. This is a full lobby though. I'll switch to another lobby. There was double money on all MC businesses. So I just sold my cocaine by myself. I made over $1 million off of it. Yeah, but it's worth it because double money. I made normally with cocaine you only make like 500,000. I made over like 1.1 million off of it, and the thing wasn't even full.
Cryptocurrency received, so...
Are you in a lobby? I'll try joining a different lobby. This one's full. I mean, you want to sell in a public lobby. That's the thing too, right? So not only do you get the double money, but you get 2.5 times money selling in a public lobby. The only problem is that you could get griefed. I didn't get griefed in that one. I was surprised. Yesterday I tried to sell that cocaine though, and I got griefed right off the bat. I was in a helicopter, freaking oppressor started shooting at me. I kept going in circles, but he still nicked me a couple of times with the missiles. So I was like, fuck it, I gotta jump out now. So then I jumped out, and just as I jumped out, one of the missiles hit my helicopter, blew up, and killed me while I was in the air on my parachute. And he got credit for the kill. It was some bullshit. He didn't even hit me. Well, that's what I did. Yeah, I still had 2 more helicopters, so almost all my product got returned to the thing, So that I just sold it now. Like I said, I got 1.1 mil, and I didn't even have it full. But this is about to expire, and when this does, whenever, like midnight or whatever, I don't know when the new week starts. Nightclub is going to be double money. Be able to sell your nightclub for double money. Yeah, so if you have your nightclub, not only is it nightclub double money, but the popularity is double money too. So if as long as you keep popularity up, you get 100,000 every GTA day, every 48 minutes, and you're safe. I'm annoyed. I had 1.5 mil in my nightclub, so I sold it the other day, like a few days ago, just recently. If I had kept that shit in there, and now I could have sold it for like 4+ mil. Because like when you sell in a public lobby, you get 50% extra.
Partner.
Let me see if I made it in or not. No, I didn't make it in. Let me try again. Oh, that would explain why I didn't make it in. Oh, 30. It says getting GTA Online session details. It's doing it. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. All right, I'm gonna lose my MC club when we go over there, though. Oh yeah. That's fine. If you're registered, we'll do yours first. It's currently full of players. Do I want to queue? I know I'm in a queue, so if there's any spot open, then you have to remember too, though, other people are probably in a queue too. So like I gotta wait my turn. Basically, I'm in a line. We'll see. It might just let me in if there's nobody waiting. There's a slot available. Yes. I literally just loaded back into the one I was in before, and then it said there's a slot available. Do you want to join? Yeah. I mean, why would they even ask that? It asked me if I want to wait in line to get into it, and then it asked me, "Oh, there's a slot open. You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, duh." Like I'm in the line for it. It's like being waiting in the supermarket line, and then you get up to the cashier, and she's like, "Do you want to check your food out now?" Yeah, that's what I'm in the line for. Still in the clouds. All right, I'm here. Just invite me to your thing. Nah, you couldn't have sent it yet. I was still in the clouds, so now you can send it now. Oh no, I'm here. I'm here. I mean, invite me to your motorcycle club. Is what I mean. Nah, I was in here. No, it's not here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it let me. Oh, it's like, yeah. No, but it says my motorcycle club is currently unavailable. Please try again later. What the fuck? Let's see if I can do this. I just want to leave my motorcycle club. It won't let me. Okay, now it will. All right, now you can invite me. Yep. Invite me to whatever business you want to sell. I am currently sitting on almost $33 million. So
What
about
mind
it,
selling
eh?
your stuff.
Some club.
Uh,
Good to see you, boss.
I bought shit too. I was up over 40 mil, but the last update came out, and I bought all those police cars. I got every one of those police cars fully upgraded. I buy all the vehicles. I fully upgrade them.
I think you've had enough.
And then I had to buy that salvage yard. That cost. I bought all the upgrades for that too. That costs a lot. Costs like over five mil. Yes, I do.
See you soon.
I have not only all the Mark II weapons, but all the different varieties. I have hollow point. I have the fire bullets. I have the explosive sniper rounds. Got it all. Yeah, I had started doing it. I had 32. I remember this was like 2 years ago too. I had like $32 million, and I finished just under $6 million when I was done with it. Because I would just wait until the first little bar would go, and then I would buy the rest of the way for like whatever it was, 350,000 or 250,000, whatever it was. And I kept, yep. And you had to do that 114 times. And of course, the one that I wanted, the explosive sniper rounds, was the very last one they gave you. So you have to buy every single one of them. It's annoying. Yo, why don't you upgrade? Why don't you upgrade your thing? You can make more money. We'll do it after this. You have the money. You have the money. You should. Yeah, definitely your cocaine place. You should definitely upgrade that. You don't have to upgrade all of them, but that one is the one you should upgrade because that one, when you have it upgraded, it makes you as much money as your bunker. It's like that's big money right there. There's two things you could upgrade: the staff upgrade and the upgrade the inside of it. And when you do both of those, you make almost twice as much money as you're going to with this cell mission. I'm in a freaking loading screen. What the hell? Yeah.
We on? Okay. It's a boat drop.
Oh, boat drop's
loaded
pretty
and
good, though.
waiting. They'll pay more for it if you get it to them quick, so get on over to the dock.
Boat drop means you're just not going to get griefed because people don't come out to the water to grief people usually. I had to do the seaplanes, and I'm out on the water the whole time for those. So I'm like, it may be slow as shit, but I know I'm not getting grief because no one's coming after those things. Nobody. Yeah, but when we're done with this, we need to come back and you need to upgrade that thing so you can make max money on that. That's where like, yeah, I made millions just off of cocaine. Like, that's where I made all my money. Like, I never owned any of the other MC businesses when I first started out. I only had a special cargo warehouse with 16 crates and cocaine, and that was it. And I made enough to get a Deluxo. I made enough to buy the facility. I made enough, I was balling off of the cocaine money. Just the cocaine can make you a lot of money in this game. Yeah, I have a finale. For the salvage yard. Yo, then starting tomorrow. Starting whenever this update drops. This week you'll be able to get a free car from the auto shop doing the robbery. Yeah, the comment. Yeah, there's another new one. I don't remember. It's a good looking car and it's an expensive car, so it's worth doing. I don't think it was the Xantorno. No, Xantorno is one of the missions, but it's not the one that you get to keep. I don't remember what it's called, but it no. It's definitely it was definitely a good car, and it's one that I don't. A Penumbra, I think it was. Oh, I don't like one. I've done that before. Oh. You only got the one thing? Yeah, no, but trust me, this cocaine, you gotta upgrade the cocaine. I wouldn't worry too much. No, it's already doubled. 200,000 is doubled. Now you're gonna get another 50% for selling in here, which means you should get around another 100,000. So you should get like 300,000, some change. Yeah, every week they have a different one. Like this week that's just ending was MC businesses. Now the nightclub business is gonna be double money. Like every week there's something that's double money. Yeah, I have a full large special crate warehouse. 111. I have 111 crates. It's not easy. It's 111 crates. It took me forever, and I did it so I can sell on the double money. But Alex fucking flaked out on me and wouldn't help. I can't do it myself. It's you have to, when you have that many crates, you have to have two people to do it. Because one person has to protect you, or sometimes there's two vehicles, so you need a second person. Just the waves. Download resume. What download? After you hit this, take a hard left. Take a hard left. Just go straight. So you can't go anymore. This is how I usually do this one. Get up on those rocks there. Right. Oh yeah, I mean, not literally, you know what I mean? Like just land. And then what you do, right, is...
You closed that deal, all right.
You know, this
Firing
fucking
the
guy
buzzer
is...
right away.
Alright, get off. It's ruining my vibe right now. Thank you. And then you just get up here, and then you just call your thing, and then you just go right back to the next one when you have 3 of them. It's the fastest way to do it. Rather than swimming all the way back or driving the boats all the way back. You can upgrade it from your arcade if you have the thing. You have the computer in your arcade. No, the computer, the master control thing. I don't think you have it. It's worth it. Instead of going to all your businesses separately, you have them all under your arcade's roof, and you could work on all of them from there. Just one place. So you could buy supplies, you can see if things are ready to sell, you can upgrade if necessary. You could even activate sell missions from the arcade, although I would never recommend doing that, because like 75% of your sell missions usually have your vehicle spawn outside of your business. You still have to fly all the way out to your business, and it takes time. Nah. Where's your arcade? Just invite me. Invite me to get in. So if you want to make money in this arcade too, you only need to buy one video game, and then you could just put copies of that one video game throughout your entire arcade. If you fill out your arcade, you're going to make 5,000 a day in this safe right here. And it's worth it. Every time I come here, it's usually like 25, 30,000 waiting for me. What'd you buy? No, you just buy one cheap one, and then you come out here, and I'll show you how to do it. Oh, all right. So cool. So now just come down here. We'll deal with that in a second. Let's just do this real quick first. Just go to any one spot and then just press your touchpad. Go down to manage arcade, and there should be something about placing an arcade. So then you just put one, then a next. Just keep doing it. Just keep putting the same one over and over and over again everywhere. It doesn't matter if you have different ones. Well, I mean, you could put, if you have more than one, put different ones around. But if you only have the one, just keep putting it around. You just have to fill the arcade with any one arcade game, and then you can make max money in your safe every day. Now just move to the next spot. Put the same game. Next spot, put the same game. You should be able to. I should be seeing a ton of duplicates by now. Let's see the one.
I got high scores on everything already. We seriously need some new games here.
Oh shit! This place is full of. All right, so that's good. Now we master control. I think I have to do it down here. So come over here, go up to this thing, press right on the D-pad. So by the way, this is the safe where you're going to come and get the 5,000 a day. Well, yeah, now you're going to get the max amount of 5,000 a day. Oh, you have the computer. This is the computer right here. This is what I was talking about. Oh, okay. So we're in the motorcycle club, right? Perfect. Yeah, so you can go to the cocaine all the way down at the. Yeah, go to cocaine. You should see upgrade somewhere in there. Get them both. And then buy supplies. Now, if you want to, you should also go to your meth and do the same thing. After that, though, I wouldn't bother because it's the law of diminishing returns. You have meth? Yeah, do the same thing. Upgrade both of them. Upgrade both. Yeah, fuck weed. Weed is garbage. It doesn't make you money. It makes money, but like it's not worth the time for the amount that it gets you. You know what I mean? The only two that are worth the time to go and sell 3 or 4 vehicles is going to be the coke and the meth. You want to get crazy, eventually the cash is good too, but that's if you're going to do this all the time. If you're not going to do it all the time, then it's not worth upgrading all of them. You know what I mean? But these two in particular, those two in particular are going to make you boku money. And then just buy supplies for the meth too. And if I were you, I would ignore document forgery and weed. They're just a waste of time. Well, we can go sell that though, but don't fill it again. Oh, okay. Stash house, yeah. All right, let's go to your document forgery and sell that. But we gotta hurry before this double money stops. Even with double money, document forgery is not worth it. I had a full document forgery. I sold for like 280,000. It was terrible. I don't know why, but they put my thing all the way over here. I don't blame you. I'm kind of assed out. They freaking parked my oppressor on the other side of a gate that I can't climb over. Blow it up with a van. Yeah, this location is terrible. This is the one that Alex has too. I got the one up and I got the one up by where like by the casino. Nah, I hear you. Please, my first businesses were always the cheapest ones. My bunker's at the farmhouse. Well, yeah, but that doesn't really help you though, unless you're doing doomsday heists on the regular. Well, when it first came out, I did it like 1,000 times. Doomsday heist. I have the finale of the Bogdan problem up and ready now for a friend. He's broken the game, so I told him I would hook him up and give him all the money. Just waiting for him to get on. He said he's been playing for 2 years, but he's got nothing in the game. And I'm like, well, what have you been doing for 2 years? Like, it's like, I don't know, like running around killing people. I'm like, well, that's why. And then yeah. If you don't have, yeah, he's got all the broke boy stuff, like all the stuff that they give you for free when the game first starts, and he's like 2 years in. I'm like, wow, what have you been doing for 2 years though? Like, mainly he does races, he does heists with his friends, and he just briefs people. That's all he does. I was like, well, that explains this. Why you're not actually like trying to make money? All his friends like always give him the 15% too on the cuts. They never give him good cuts. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, for someone that's first starting out, I always give him 85%. I give him the max amount. I'd help him out. So he knows, yeah, and he told his cousin, he's like, I got this guy, he's really good. He's over level 400. He's got everything in the game. And they're like, oh, hell no, I don't want to play with him. And it turns out that they used to play with a guy that was kind of like me, that had everything and was good at the game. And he would just drive them all out to missions, like if they were doing a heist, if they were doing whatever, they'd drive them out there. He'd do it all by themselves, and then they would just they wouldn't get to do anything, but they would get the money, and they'd be like, "Well, that's not fun." They said they like to do stuff on their own, you know. And I said, "Oh, I wouldn't be like that." I said, I'm the opposite of that. I'm the guy that's on your side, man. I'm the guy that makes you the millions." He's like, "See, I want to make the millions." I said, "Well, then come play." Gotcha. It's not hard. I can't wait for GTA 6 because I'm real good, especially with these types of games. I was good with it on Red Dead. I was good with it on this, of figuring out how to make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort as quickly as possible. Like, that's what I'm always all about.
Okay, we're attempting some discretion here and pretending we're the postal service. Okay.
Yeah, I
Loaded.
like that kind of stuff though. I like hacking the code, you know. I like beating the system, you know. I mean, they're making these games to make money off of you, so they make it hard on purpose, you know what I mean? Like, but once you figure out, you know, what you know, once you figure out a way around that, once you figure out, you know, how easy it is to do. Yeah, once I showed you the way, you were off to the races. You made all the money on your own. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once you get the look at, you know, what they want you to do and why they're making it so hard for you to do it, because they want you to buy stuff with real life money, you know. But once you realize, once you realize that there is another way, you know, that's why I'm looking forward to GTA 6 just so I can break the code as fast as possible. Everybody's going to be like, "Scotty, how do I make money now? Scotty, what's this all about? What do I have to do here?" You know, like, I'll have those answers. Well, that's what happened in Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2, the first 3 months there was no online, so. What the hell was that? But yeah, I played. I mean, I didn't beat it, but I played it enough to know the whole map. So by the time online came out, I knew where I was going right off the bat. I did not. I watched the end on YouTube. It's yeah, I mean, I have a problem with those single player games. Like after like 20, 30 hours, I lose interest. I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is that's less than halfway though. It's like 65 hours the main story. And if you wanted to do all like the side missions and stuff, that was like another 30, 40 hours. Like you're talking like 100-hour plus game. You see, that's what I'm saying. I would have kept going, but then Red Dead Online came out, and I'm sorry, but Red Dead Online for me was a lot better than the game itself, you know. But that's because I love GTA Online, and you know, Red Dead Online was, you know, it was different than Red Dead 2, that's for sure. I like the fact that when I was making money, I didn't have to give all of it to Dutch. Fuck that guy. That guy, Arthur. I was so tired of hearing it. I was like, oh, no, I can't do it anymore. No. No. Arthur died from a combination of the lung disease and he sacrificed himself so that John could get away, so that John Marston could get away. John Marston killed Dutch in the original Red Dead Redemption. It wasn't John Marston, I'm sorry, it was John Marston's son. What's that kid's name again? Dutch killed John, and then John's son, and like 10 years later, hunted down Dutch and shot him. And that's how the original Red Dead Redemption ended, with John's son killing Dutch. Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Revolver was the first one, but only in name. It had nothing to do with the rest of the series. As a matter of fact, it was bought from another company and finished by Rockstar. It wasn't even their game. Red Dead Redemption was the first one. The crazy part is Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel. It happened before Red Dead 1, so it throws a lot of people off on that. But yeah, the zombies were cool as hell. It was like the best DLC ever. They made zombies for GTA 5, but they never released it. Yo, and then they're... Yeah, I wish that they did that for Red Dead 2. They just... I think if... Yeah, I haven't even made the first one. You didn't invite me. I told you to invite me when you got to the business. So I had to fly all the way over there. If the pandemic didn't happen, I think Red Dead 2 would have eventually had a zombie mode. They would have made some type of zombie mode. But I think the pandemic like screwed up any kind of hope for like good DLCs. And then GTA 6. Well, I mean, I was just talking about this the other day. Actually, it's like nobody was buying gold. Like gold is like shark cards in Red Dead 2, Red Dead Online. Nobody was buying their shark cards. They were still making more money off of a 10-year-old game, GTA 5, than they were off of Red Dead 2, and that's why they stopped making the DLCs. That's why they moved all the people. That's why they moved all the people over from Red Dead 2 to GTA 6, because they knew they'd make more money there than they ever make on Red Dead 2. They killed it early on purpose. It was a combination of the pandemic slowing down the DLCs and then just greed. It's like, we can make so much more money on GTA 6. Let's put everybody on that instead. Fuck. No, dude. No, that's not cool. This guy flattened in my tire. You suck, dude. Yeah, real player was shooting at me. He shot like 15, 20, 30 shots at me, and then hit me once. But he did flatten one of the tires on the truck. Alright. On the brighter side, once he didn't hit me, he's not chasing me, so that's a good thing. But I'm not winning any races in this thing. Yeah, this is the worst part. Oh, I finally delivered one. Holy shit. Somebody just threw an explosive my way, but they missed. That's what I'm saying, man. Like He's not even here anymore either. He threw the explosive and left. I got griefed by 2 people so far, and somehow, in a post-op van, survived both the griefings. I don't know how. That's crazy. They're fighting over there. Over here. This is going extremely slow. Between the 2 of us, we got 5 done. Great. Oh. Okay. There's trouble. Yo, I took a direct hit and didn't get blown up. The oppressor. It's an oppressor, and he's back, and he's shooting at me. What a dick. What a dickhead. Thing's still alive, but he killed me. Where is it? The truck's still somehow alive. I don't know. Bitch ass. He destroyed it. Mayday services. Going after his ass. We keep delivering. Yeah, bitch. Oh, fight me. Oh, where is this guy? Huh. Anyway, he destroyed everything and then left. Can't even get revenge. I think 5 or 6 in a motorcycle club and 4 in a CEO. Damn, I hate this game. I'm getting off my motorcycle, but for some reason it makes me jump off midway through getting off in the air. I gotta use protect. And tech. Yeah, I know. I was just looking to see shortcut tape. There is a shortcut, but it would require me to drive uphill, so it's not a shortcut with this thing. Trick getting this thing moving as fast as possible is to not move it any more than necessary. Like, keep it going in a straight line as long as possible, and you get like past maximum speed with it. And then I'll maybe. I didn't have any issues with this part of the drive. Once I hit the street to go up the hill to the city, that's where I met my first guy. And then right I was dropping off the first package, that guy shot at me. And I thought he just dropped an explosive, but I guess he shot his compressor. Because right after I delivered a second one, he came back and started shooting me again. Thing was going to try to make me go up the hill. I was like, nope. Oh, those cop signs aren't good. I'll drive past somebody here. Nah, no, I'm not. Gotta hurry up though. Don't want them. We're drawing attention to ourselves right here. It's just stopping. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Nah, he's out of his car right now. Whatever he's doing, it's fine. On the brighter side, all the bad people are behind us now. Most of the bad people are behind us now. Even missing out on 3 things, though, you're still making more with the double money in the public lobby than you would just selling regular. So, worth it. If it was like cocaine, I would have said like close the app and we'll do it again, but it's only document forgery. Oh my god, 2.27 miles. Only got 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Jeez. No, I didn't though. Trust me, exactly. Like they wanted me to go up a steep hill, and you know what happens with these things on long hills. You slow down to like a snail's pace. I'd rather have gone the long way and not have to go up a hill. It actually saves time. I don't think so. I think the highway. I think it. No. I think this one is at the. I could be wrong, but I think it's at the highway. Rest stop. I was hoping it was the one on the highway. Damn it. You ragdoll. That was good. Yeah, I know. It was just a funny animation. Oh my god, come on. Oh. Yo, man. Polito sucks for selling. I'll tell you. Like I said, document forgery, I wouldn't even bother with it anymore. Only time it's worth it is on double money. Is that you? You did hit me. You hit me twice. I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah, you have to because like I can't. I'm not gonna be able to survive another one, and I'm going slow as dog shit. I only got 30 seconds to deliver. He fucked up though. He didn't finish the job. Doesn't matter. But.
This is awkward. I'm looking at the cryptocurrency in my wallet.
He whiffed.
Oh my fucking god!
I guess a new lobby though, because this lobby is toxic. I don't make money in this lobby. Now that you have that MCP, that computer, you should always just spawn it into your arcade. That we can always check up on your stuff, see what needs to be sold or built. All in one place. Especially when you have businesses in Polito, you gotta fly all the way out to Polito to do that shit. Now you don't have to do that anymore.
Ain't seen you in forever.
Yeah, so document forgery, weed. Don't bother changing those over. But the best places. Your coke was in Sandy Shores, right? And your meth is in Sandy Shores. Those are exactly where you want them. So.
No, you need to apologize for the
Well, that's not the worst thing. That's not the worst thing. What you really gotta do is, you gotta move that bunker. If you want a cheap bunker that's close to the city, go to Chumash. But if you want the best bunker, For cell missions, you want to go farmhouse bunker.
Whoops! I'm such a klutz.
Yep. Everything. All sales are within like 2 miles from it. Super easy. I used to have that Polito bunker that you have. That was my first bunker, and I'm telling you, man, your life is going to be so much easier when you move it, either to Chumash or the farmhouse.
Hey, girlfriend.
The best part is when you move it, though, you get half the money back. You know, so you have to have the full money to buy it. But once you buy the new one, you'll get half the money for the Polito one back. So you're not going to lose all your money off of it, just half. All right, I have a thing to finish. So. Bunker. You either want the one in Chumash, all the way to the left, or you want farmhouse bunker. Farmhouse is in the middle of the map, right by the prison. Right by the prison. That's the best one. Mm-hmm. Well, the reason why that one's good for it's probably the next best one, and like, it's good for people who don't have money. And the reason why that one's good is it's right off the highway, so you could jump right on the highway. And it's that same highway that we just sold on, only you have to drive like less than half the distance, you know. So it's not that far. But you're right. The better one is the one in the middle of the map because everything's close. That's why farmhouse is so much better. All right. 20 seconds. You have enough to move your bunker? Oh yeah, so sell it first and then move it. Yeah, I would move it. Like I said, you're gonna get some money back for it, so it's not like you're gonna go broke if you buy it. But yeah, you should probably wait for those supplies to finish. Just sell whatever you have in there. And done with it.
You fucking moron!
Hey, I'll be watching you.
What? The farmhouse you say is? Or?
Hey, girl.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I used to have that one. That was the first one I had, the Polito Bay bunker.
You'll crash. You shit.
All right. Drop your motorcycle off. Oh, you moved it already? You're not gonna wait for the last. All right. Well, go to your arcade real quick and buy supplies for. Well, I wonder if you have to go. You might have to go to your bunker. You might just here. Well, let's just go anyway. You might have to do the cutscene thing again. I don't know. Yeah. At the very least, you have to resupply the bunker, so you can start making money off of it. No. So if you're like in my, I usually don't have people join me until I'm ready for them to help me. But yeah, I'm kind of ready because I already have something waiting for us. But we'll do this first. Yeah, if your PlayStation's off, it's not making product. If you're in someone else's CEO, it's not making product. See where it's at. It doesn't matter. As if you're in someone else's CEO, you're not making stuff. If you're not in any CEO, you're still making stuff. But if you're working for somebody else, your stuff is not being made. It's right here. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You just made your quality of life in this game increase by like 1,000%. Fuck that Paleto Bay bunker. You know how many times I failed at a Paleto Bay bunker? Too many times to count, man. It's between the time it takes you and the fact that you get griefed on the way and the fact that people just destroy your shit because it's all the way back in Paleto and you can't defend it. I lost so much money out there. Since I moved here, I've lost nothing. I have not failed any kind of mission. I've not even lost a single vehicle since I moved over here because everything's so close. It's so easy. All right, you do that. I'll other thing. We're done with that. Like I said, I was on yesterday trying to make the double money, and my bunker got raided. I had a full $1 million waiting to be sold in my bunker. They got raided. Mine almost never gets raided. It's so dumb that it got raided. So I have to go and I have to protect the product. But if you die, you lose everything. So I'm at the truck, and the truck has 2 bombs on it I have to disable. I disable one of them, and then like 15 new enemies spawn in, and they all spawn in behind me, like behind the truck. So every time I try to go to the back of the truck, they're sniping me. They have auto aim. They're just bang bang bang. So I can't go behind the truck. I should have just taken out my sniper and very carefully and methodically killed them, but I was just trying to shoot them as quickly as possible, and then eat snacks and shoot them as quickly as possible. So I'm doing the snacks on the wheel, like you could do now. Hold down the wheel and eat snacks. I accidentally turned on my grenade launcher. So when I come back, I think I still have my rifle out, and I go to shoot people, and I shoot off a bunch of grenades and blow myself up. Lost the $1 million. Lost all the product I had. I was so pissed off. I was streaming. I was streaming, and I actually had a few people watching me, and I closed the stream early. I was so pissed off. I didn't even say anything. I just closed the stream. I was like, motherfucker. Just closed the stream. So pissed off. It's not even like it matters. I got all the money in the world, but still, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. I don't like where they put the truck right by a gate. So I'm trying to work around the gate too, and that's what happened. Like the grenade bounced off the gate and came right back to me and blew me up. Thinking that was a rifle. That's so fucked up. Salvage yard. Yeah, I opened a private lobby. Bill Creek. I mean, I think it's about over now at this point. I think the nightclub thing is starting. But I have a different thing for us to do anyway. When you're done with that setup mission, I have the McTony robbery for the salvage yard. Yeah, the submarine one. I did it by myself yesterday, right? It is a little bit tougher, and it's not tougher in the way of like, oh no, I'm gonna die. It's tougher in the way of like, you got to go through like 15 rooms on that stupid sub. You got to like You have to torch through all the doors. It just takes a long time, right? But the easy thing is that you're out in Polito, and so all you have to do to lose the cops is you just drive right over to the train tracks, and then you just drive the train tracks out, and cops don't follow you, and yeah, it's you get back fast and easy, and you lose the cops all at the same time. So I head to the train tracks. I just turn and take a right onto the train tracks. Boom! I hit the train head on. Didn't even see it coming. Like it just smacked right into me just as I got to the train tracks. Blew up the car, and the robbery was canceled. So I have to do the whole finale again. I mean, at least all my setups are still done, but the finale still needs to be done. Yeah, he's down in the galley. He's always down in the galley. I've done it twice, and both times he was in the galley. And I don't know if it's the exact same because I died, so I don't know if they're gonna. But I mean, I did the mission already. Technically, he is in the galley, so I'm gonna assume he's still in the galley. I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, that's all in the same place. It's always in that last room, somewhere in that last room. You have to go through the entire sub to get to that. Pain in the ass. But I have. All right, give me a sec. I'm just doing a tow truck delivery. I thought it'd take you a little longer than that. The last time I did it and succeeded, I got the full bonus, so it shouldn't be hard. Like you said, we just have to do it fast. Snap. Yeah, this tow truck mission's over 2 miles away. Normally, I would just load a new lobby when I get one this far away. Well, doing the tow truck missions multiplies the amount of money that's in your safe. Yeah. If you do 4 tow truck missions, you're times 4, so you get the max amount in that safe every day. And it takes a long time for the 4 to wear off. You know what I mean? So I always money whore in this game. I don't really do like the cell missions anymore. Now all my money I make is off of nightclub popularity. It's off of all my safes. You know, I get money in the arcade safe. I get money in the nightclub safe. I get money in the agency safe. No. You have to do those. Yeah. For every 5 that you do, you get an extra 250 or 500 a day. I've done something like 160, 170 of them. I never showed you this. I never showed you my thing, did I? You know how you have to get to like level 4 on all that stuff and finish it to get special prizes in each of the things. That one I finished. I'm almost done with the after hours and the motorcycle club. But the one the agency I finished on purpose first because the level 4 prize in there is the only thing that you can't buy. Everything else, those vehicles, either at one point you can buy, and then Rockstar took them out when they took 175 vehicles away from the game last year, or they're vehicles you can buy currently. But the one that you can't buy is the one that you get off the agency. I'll show you what it is. You'll recognize it. You ever play Short Trips? Franklin Lamar. You ever play Short Trips with Franklin Lamar? Yeah. Yeah, the agency story missions, and then there's side missions with Franklin Lamar. They go on a whole adventure with Lamar's pot adventure, LD Organics. Yeah. All right, so you'll recognize what I got as a prize. It is the van. Yep. I mean, you could just buy the tank. I have it.
Almost here?
Yeah, the Kanjali or the OG tank. The OG tank sucks.
Payment won't be far behind.
Yeah, that sucks. That tank gets killed in 3 shots. The Kanjali gets killed in like 6 or 7. That's why the Kanjali's better. Plus, the Kanjali's got a rail gun on it. Pretty much. Oh, you gotta drop your thing. No, I can't even find prospects. It's blacked out. I'm unable to add your MC while work is in progress. Oh,
Balls.
son of a bitch.
Cops on the tank are about to...
I'm getting raided. Fucking game, man. Fuck this fucking game, man. I got raided twice yesterday. This is the 3rd time I'm getting raided in like 2 days. Weed. At least it's the weed. The weed's in the city. I don't have to fucking fly out to Sandy Shores. Oh my god, dude. Why did it put my gun away? I don't even care. Whatever. It's only weed. There was fucking one guy hiding behind the wall, so I got off, took my gun out, but then suddenly my gun was gone and I'm just swinging at him without, I shouldn't even gotten off, but I couldn't lock onto him, so it didn't matter. Like I said, it's only weed. Alright. Sorry. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's land right here. Damn.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Close to my
I'll get
personal
back to it then.
vehicle. Okay. Vehicle storage. Damn it. I hope they
You're
fix
through
this
to
shit
your
in the
garage.
next
You
one.
need me to bring you a ride? It's coming at you.
Here it is. Thankfully, we're in a private lobby. No one can mess with me. As you can tell, this thing's a real piece of shit to drive. It's just cool looking. It's just cool as fuck to look at, though. Maybe I should. You know what? Let's return this to storage. I want to bring out the other thing real quick.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
You know, elevator facility.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
It's gonna take 45 seconds. I'll just do it after the mission. I was gonna bring out the tank. You haven't seen the tank like mine. I got a livery that was available only once. It's like one of the rarest liveries in the game. I got like the rarest shirt in the game, like just a couple of months ago too, the Kiflam shirt. Pain in the ass to get. You have to keep getting drunk at your nightclub with the Macbeth whiskey shot. Keep dying over and over again, in the hopes that there's a 1 in 100,000 chance that you'll wind up on top of the Kiflam building with a Kiflam shirt on when you wake up. So I wasn't even trying for that. I was trying for the level 4 thing to finish off the for after hours. You have to get drunk 100 times. That's one of the things you have to do to finish the level 4. So I was just getting drunk as quickly as possible to get the 100, and I just happened to get that.
Alright, you look the part and the submersible's ready to rock when you're up for a little sub-hunting.
Alright, let's just get our...
Look, I'm not saying Tony McTony has good taste.
It's gonna take me 30 seconds before I can look to call in my...
Good taste, you know? And trust me, everyone who knows what's up wants this car.
my presser. That's because I called in a vehicle. I had to wait at the 5-minute cooldown time before I could call in another. Well, you could just call in your terabyte and just go into the back and grab it if you haven't parked in your terabyte. But if you park it in the terabyte, right, service vehicles are different. So if you can't spawn in your oppressor, you could just call in your terabyte, have it come to you, and then go and grab your oppressor out of the back. That way you don't have to fly all the way to your auto shop. They bring your terabyte to you. Nah, Deluxo's shit compared to the oppressor though. It flies slow as dog shit. You don't have a helicopter or a jet? well, close by. If you're in the middle of the city, it's not going to spawn it anywhere close by. But like, let's say for instance, you're out here in Sandy Shores, it'll spawn it like right next to you. Yeah, basically. Only time they're going to spawn it in any type of airfield is like if you're in the middle of the city, it's going to spawn it either, you know, like over by the helicopter pad, or it's going to spawn it on top of the hospital in the city.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are we really about to go to the bottom of the ocean and sneak
You have a hangar?
submarine all to steal a seriously nice car?
Then yeah, you should be able to spawn it. Oh,
Providence? Yes, to the hell we are.
really? Wait, nah, there's an easier way. I'll show you after we're done with this. Well, you have a remote control vehicle. You control it. It's from the touchpad. There's all sorts of different things. It's the same thing with the calling in your jet. You call it in through the touchpad. That's probably the better. That's the better of the two, to be honest with you. Yeah. Because when you're in a public lobby, no one can lock onto you. Well, yeah. If you have the house, the best ones are the ones that have the house and the Amani Tech, because then you have the missile lock-on jammer, and it's a fast-ass car, like super fast. House vehicles. Yep, that's what house vehicles do. Yep.
That sweet-ass sonar we got. We'll be able to find that sub no matter how hard they try to float under the radar. Then cruise the submersible through the moving pool. In that outfit, Tony Security will just think you're part of the team.
Those are usually Amani Tech vehicles. No, not proximity mines, but like slick mines. Proximity mines you can only put on very certain vehicles, like military vehicles and stuff. An actual car? Oh, you see the dolphins? Yes. Yeah. I have mines on there. It's definitely not proximity. And people are blowing up behind you? I'm telling you, I have the Virtue myself. I fucking shallow ass water. But you can't mod it, you know what I mean? Like you can put stuff on it, and I'm telling you, doesn't have proximity mines. I know the ones that do have proximity mines. I have a couple of them, the Doom Buggy, the Half Track. Yeah, those ones have it, and also the vehicles that you can make in the Arena War shop. Those also have mines, proximity mines. But the Virtue, I'm almost positive the Virtue only has slick mines. Drops oil mine. I own every Amani Tech and every house vehicle. I decided at one point I was going to collect them all. I own every one of them. I'm telling you, man, there's no proximity lines on them as far as I know. I'd have to double check, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, it's mine. There's mines. Fuck, man. This thing is so temperamental. I know. You think I'm doing this on purpose? It's forcing me up, huh? Bitch, what is... Thank you. Yeah, none of this matters. Still nothing, you fuckers. It's it though. That's... Yeah, I know it's the middle. Thank you, bitch. So temperamental.
You in? Oh, fuck yeah! Let's fuck up their navi so they can't dive deeper and make this harder than it already is.
All right.
Head to the engine room. It might be sealed up, but good thing we got a cutting torch.
Show's over, asshole! Find the cover! You fucking loser! You're dead!
Now, I know what you're thinking. How are we gonna get out of here if we can't drive this thing? That's why we're capping the head security next. He's got the control codes we need to make sure we can make a break for it once we secure the car. Sending you a pic of this goon now.
Taking care of the I opened up the car door for now so that we can just go to it one more time. Killed the guy in the control room with a headshot.
You fucking asshole! Get on the floor!
Head to the helm once you get the codes. Just enter them into the console and you'll have control.
Oh, shit! Fuck! Take cover! Oh, crap! Tyler got shot! Drop your weapon!
Dude. I thought you cleared it out already. I didn't know that everybody was still in the bridge.
Hey, everyone! Take cover now!
Oh.
You
The bridge was open, so I thought you did the bridge already. I walked in there and everybody shot.
You motherfucker! Drop the firearm!
Oh, that's you. I was about to say. You got everyone down here? You got it. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so let's go. Door's already open. Just got to go in there.
Since we fucked up the Navi, this thing can only go straight. Luckily, that's exactly the direction we need to go. Just run
Hit it.
this thing right onto the beach in front of you.
I go to the car.
Put in there? Man, I bet that shit was awesome.
I'm already here.
Okay, but look, we don't have a lot of time. The cops will be there any second
Oh.
because of the crash. Activate the landing pad and get the car. Okay, you got cops closing in everywhere. If you have the car, just shake them and head straight for the yard. We'll get that baby fixed up, and it's time to party!
I am hitting every rock though. I see it. I see it. I see it. You think I'm going to do that twice? I know. We must be hitting it right at the time it's scheduled for that. Bright side is now we don't have to worry about any more trains. I say that, but watch another train come. Yeah, I know. Right over by the casino. I always find in the one by the casino. It's easier to get to. I should have just stayed in the tunnel and lost the cops. I forgot about that. I just kept driving thinking that we're going to lose them. But... I mean, yeah, but we could have lost them all the way back in the Toledo Bay tunnels now. I made it a little harder on us by not just. I just wanted to go through. I just wanted to go through as fast as possible. I thought I would just lose them automatically here. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see. The first time I did this, I just stopped in the tunnel, just waited. It's a much easier drive back. Oh wait, I was sworn it was that way. Hmm? Oh yeah. Yep. This next one's going to be taking place in Miami. You know that, like, Alex and all of them are going to be. Oh, that's where I go to have lunch. That's where I fucked my first girl. They're gonna, like, every place is going to be a place where they know, you know, because they live in Miami. They live in Miami. Nah, what it sounds like is when they are going to add other things, they're going to add, like Colombia. Like they're going to have to go to Colombia to get their cocaine and stuff like that. That's the stuff they're going to be adding. They're not going to be adding more places in America. I mean, you know, the thing is that GTA kind of sticks to what they know. You know, they always make New York, they always make LA, and they always make Miami. Those are the three cities they just keep doing over and over again. They've never done anything else but those three. They did actually real early on in their thing. They did London, but yeah, no, they like GTA 1, GTA 3, GTA 4 all took place in New York. Yeah. So was GTA 1 and GTA 3. And then GTA Vice City, and now GTA 6 are going to be in Miami. And then GTA San Andreas and GTA 5 were in LA. All right, done. We didn't get any of the bonuses. We only got one bonus. We suck. It probably didn't help that I died. Yeah, I probably fucked us on that one.
Next time I see him, I guarantee he's gonna be
I am curious though. Let me see if the things are up. The new ones are up. Yeah, well, you could just leave the car there. You don't have to sell it right away. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna sell that right. Just sit there for a while. The new ones aren't up yet. So let's see if you have anything else to sell. That's mine. Hey, and mind that bright orange so no one else will mistaken it for theirs. I wouldn't have even done that. I mean, you said you were already upstairs. I thought the bridge was cleared. You know, I didn't think I had to go in there firing. Well, usually I go through the bridge to kill him, though. That's the thing. Like, is the bridge always open? I didn't know that. This was technically only the second time I've ever done that mission. Well, third, because I don't really do the salvage yard, so not really worth the money. Yeah, but still, for that amount of time that you put into it, though, I can, you know, I don't know, I can make that doing other stuff. I haven't even done all 5 of the robberies yet. I've only done 3 out of the 5. But that one with King Tiny, I've done like 6 or 7 times already. It's ridiculous. Never done it. Never did it. That's one of the 2 I've never done. I feel like it's all luck of the draw. It all depends on what they assign to the cars that week, you know? I'm always going after the most expensive cars, so I'm not going to do some shitty $200,000 car. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's like I said, I have a lot of other ways to make money now that are passive. I don't have to do anything for it anymore. Money just makes itself now. I get like every GTA day I get like 15,000 a day out of the agency, 50,000 a day out of the arcade. I'm sorry, 50,000 a day out of the nightclub, 5,000 a day out of the arcade. I'll do those. I don't know. What else do I do? Fast. Nowadays, I've just been working on doing those level 4 things. I'm trying to finish off that battle pass stuff for that, man. I don't know. I make my money without having to sell. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what else I do. I mean, sometimes I'll do those 50,000 things, like sell weapon parts or uh, excess goods. To finish the agency thing, I had to do 100 of those missions, those at specialist or better. That took forever. Then I had to do 100 of the telephone payphone hits. That took forever, but I would paid a lot, especially when I would do them during double money. I was making a lot of bank off of that. Yeah, whenever this thing flips over for the next week, it's going to be double money on nightclub and double money out of your safe. So you should get your nightclub popularity up. Because if it's at 4.5 to 5 bars, you're going to get 100,000 for each GTA day every 48 minutes, instead of the regular 50,000. Just don't forget, your safe can only hold 250,000, so you can only hold enough for 2 days worth of money, or you start losing money on that. So you have to go pick up your money a lot next week. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. You should just save it for the whole week and sell it at the end. Like, mine wasn't even full. Like, full is almost 2 mil. Mine was around 1.5 mil. Now I sold that in a public lobby, so I got extra 50%. He takes his cut, but he only takes 10% up to $1 million. So anything after $1 million, he's not taking any more. So he only took 100,000 of my money. But minus that VIG, it was still 1.5 million and an extra 750,000. That's 2.25 million minus the 100,000. I got 2.1 million off of selling that. And that's in regular, which means double money. You're going to be making over $4 million if you could save up like $1.5 million in that thing. I have all the levels, yeah. You don't? This is the week to do it. Like I just said, you can make over $4 million if you have all the levels and you fill it most of the way up and then sell it in a public lobby with at least 20 people in it. And the best thing about selling in a public lobby with that is the vehicles have anti-missile lock-on jammers. So people can't lock onto you. So you're less likely to be griefed. Or if you are going to get griefed, they can't hit you without aiming really, really like manually, being like a god at shooting. You got anything to sell for your MC business? Well, the double money's the only reason why is the double money's about to end, so. Nah, because if it was, then that car that we could keep for free would have been available, but it wasn't, so that means that's still going, the MC business. Yeah, because it's only going to be worth half that, like, any minute now, so. I'll meet you out there. Well, it's probably only in one vehicle. We should probably sell it in a public lobby, actually. That way you can make like an extra 100,000. My counterfeit cash is small. I just got a notification my counterfeit cash is small. No, did you start it? Oh no. Yeah, that's why I was thinking we should just go to public lobby because 5 things you can do it fast, make extra money. But you're already here, you might as well just do it. Look on the brighter side, you're going to get a bonus for having me in here. 1 extra person. Every person you get in here, you get something like a 2.5% bonus. So you'll get a little extra for having me in here. You see your fancy new digs? Your cocaine was all you upgraded it. Oh, you started. You probably shouldn't do that regularly though, because like I said, most of the cell vehicles are going to be right in front of your cocaine, so you're still going to have to fly all the way out there. And if you're doing it by yourself, say for instance, that's a lot of time that you're taking off the clock. If you have 15 things to sell, you're selling from the arcade, it's going to take forever to get out there. With 5, it doesn't matter. Oh, fuck it. Maybe it'll give me an easy mission, counterfeit cash. Oh, I got blessed. I got blessed. Nope. I went to my cash creation because it's full, the counterfeit cash. And I said, I'm just going to sell it, and if you're selling by yourself, they're probably going to give you something like post-op vans or garbage trucks, something that's impossible to do by yourself. They gave me the 1 truck mission. The only good mission left. There used to be another mission that you could do that's easy to do. As long as you had 2 people with you, you would just get 3 bags and you just have to deliver the 3 bags. And it took like 5 minutes, especially once you had an oppressor or something to fly with. But the reason why they took that out of the game was because somebody was exploiting it and they were able to duplicate the bags to infinity, so you could just keep selling the bags and just keep making money off of it over and over and over again, non-stop. So they glitched it out. Normally Rockstar just fixes those problems, but they were able to glitch it out in consoles, and consoles almost never get like those kind of glitchy things happen to them, So rather than fix it, they just took it offline, that mission offline, and they said that they're going to work on it in the background and bring it back someday. That was like 5 years ago. Something tells me they're never bringing that mission back. And rather than fix it, they just said, "Fuck you guys. You can't have nice things now. So now almost all the missions are shitty 3 or 4 vehicle missions, except for this one. This one mission with 1 truck. The only easy one. Problem is like there's 8 different missions, so you have a 1 in 8 chance of rolling it, you know? I can't believe the Celtics blew a game today against the Heat. So annoying. It's going to be a problem. No, Celtics won game 1. They lost it. They lost tonight. It's tied 1-1. But they got no Jimmy. They got no Rozier. We shouldn't have lost tonight. There was no reason. We just took them lightly. We didn't keep our foot on them on their throats, and we let them sneak one away. Now they got home court advantage. You know? I have a feeling we're going to win the next 3 in a row, though. They just don't have anybody. And this is a wake-up call. Like, if this team really wants to win a championship, then you guys need to stop, like, fucking around in the first round and shit. There are a lot of little reasons why it happened, though. Like, Porzingis got into early foul trouble, and Porzingis only shot 1 for 9. It was horrible. He shot horrible today. He didn't show up. Drew Holiday didn't show up. Derek White, he showed up, but he didn't shoot good. $757,000. And I'm done. Now I'm up to 33.5 mil.
Have a sale. Digital assets transfer.
You feel the mood?
You finished selling your thing yet? Finished selling your
That's
thing?
your service, of course.
Alright.
Now for you. You have a touch of the sea legs, no?
I'm actually getting tired.
See you soon.
Well, if you have something you meth, I'll help you sell that before I get off. But if it's just like a small thing, you could probably do by yourself. Yeah. All right. I'll yeah, if you need help or something tomorrow, let me know. Yeah, I'm at work. All right. I'll talk to you later.